So listen to this. So here's a guy talking about Trump pushing for the health care bill. Listen to what he says.
Republicans, if you want to repeal Obamacare, this is the only way to do it. It's the only vehicle that we have to do it. And so I think it's
meaning this shitty health care plan that no one likes, including Republicans and everybody.
It come down to a lot of arm twisting, a lot of bullying, particularly among President Trump, who has a lot of juice in these conservative districts where some of these Freedom Caucus members reside, saying, hey, I may come in there and campaign against you in 2018 if you don't make the right decision here. We saw that in the campaign. Anybody who crossed Trump got a shot across the bow, and I think that's what we're seeing now as they get into the intense negotiation part.
So the reason why I played that was because, Trump is already threatening people. He's threatened people all along. Because what he's using is the bully pulpit. He's like, if you go against me, I'm going to come to your state, the people who are vulnerable, the people whose state are 50-50, and I got a lot of support. I'm going to come to your state, and I'm going to hold rallies. That's what he said. I'm going to hold rallies to fuck you over if you don't vote for this health care plan. Just like what Barack Obama did when they wouldn't go for the public option or single payer. Remember when he did that? In fact, Barack Obama did the exact opposite. He went to Dennis Kucinich's district and fucked him over instead of going to Ben Nelson's state and fucking him over. Because Dennis Kucinich wanted a public option, and he went to Dennis Kucinich and said, if you fucking, this guy's screwing you over, he's standing in the way of a healthcare reform bill, instead of going to Ben Nelson's state and saying, this is the guy who's standing between you and real healthcare reform. And he didn't do that. But Trump is willing to do that. Isn't that funny? He's willing to go there and twist arms and use the bully pulpit, which is the way the president's, but that's the real power the president has. By the way, is the bully pulpit. He's going to use it for his plan, which Barack Obama didn't use it for his plan. In fact, he did use it for his plan, which was Obama. He did go to Dennis Kucinich's district and tell him to fuck over Dennis Kucinich because he wanted the public option. So there's the difference, right? So just so you know, there's a difference. There's a right-winger fights hard for right-wing shit, and a left-winger doesn't fight at all for left-wing shit. In fact, what he fought for was a right-wing. So when we have a left-wing government in Senate, House, and the presidency, we get a right-wing bullshit healthcare plan anyway, which is why we can't vote for people like Hillary Clinton anymore, and why we have to fucking make sure. Because when we vote Democrat, the country moves to the right anyway. We have to find a way to move the country to the left somehow.
Yes.
We're already capitalism is failing in America. Half the country is poor or in poverty. I don't know how much longer John F. Kennedy said those who make peaceful revolution impossible make the other thing. I don't know what the fucking quote is. Well, you know what it is. I was so close to a moment.
The end of that, Jimmy, is violent revolution inevitable.
Thank you. It's coming from a trained killer. Right? Right? What's your trained to kill?
Yeah.